the purpose of meta. As I already given, head section contains meta and style and script. These are the options. Today we will see the other options. That means meta. What is the purpose of meta in head section? Meta in head section. Actually, what is the concept of meta is technically meta defines. So meta defines metadata. Metadata means it contains information. It contains information about your application. It contains information about your application given to given to browser given to browser and SEO. SEO is actually search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. SEO is search engine optimization. A small point I will tell you. See, actually, meta means metadata. Metadata means information about your application. This information will be used by browser in SEOs, search engine optimization. So, what is that information actually? Actually, SEO makes your page search engine friendly. It makes your page search engine friendly. SEO makes your page search engine friendly, so that search engines can easily find your page. So, for example, see, I will open some browser. Let's open a search engine that Google. In this search engine, I am typing some like best software training institute in Hyderabad. I'm using that search words and searching, and some results came. I'm searching for best software training institutes in Hyderabad, and some results came. Now, the question here is why these people are top in results. Some people are top in results. Why these people are top in results? Two reasons will be there. One reason, these people may be paying to Google. Google have a business. Google have a business called AdWords. Google have a business called AdWords. If you have a business and you have a website, then you can pay money to Google. And what Google will do, if anybody is searching online for your type of business, then they will show your page top, your website top. Because generally that you have to understand that if any business have to run in the current generation, lot of digital marketing is required. Without that, nothing can happen. So that means how anybody knows about your business. So that is through online only these days, everything. So in that case, you have a website, but nobody knows about that, then there is no use. And very important is the mindset of people is in such results, millions of results will come, but the mindset of people is they don't even go to second page. That means very hardly, I think, even you, when searching for any topic on internet, selected you might have selected only first page. Very rarely you people go into the second page, na? Very rare you go to second page results. Mostly you will find everything in the first page only. That means you are not even interested if that site comes in third page, fourth page of results. Nobody cares. That means designing website is not important. So making that website reachable to many people is important. Otherwise, your business cannot survive. So that means you are finally building an application for business. And suppose a hospital, people want a website for their hospital business and they want people to see it. They want people to make appointment there. That means it should reach easily. So as a developer, you have to know that now in Google, search engine is here, such results came. If anybody asked a question like, who is searching and showing these results? Who is searching and showing these results? I typed some words, some results came. This entire searching work is done by, so search is done by, is done by, so web spiders and web crawlers. These are actually Google robots. These are bots. These are Google robots. They are artificial intelligence robots. That means a robot is searching for your words and showing them in the results. That means when you design a page, you need to make sure that the page is easily understandable to those robots. That is what we call as SEO, search engine optimization. It is a very big topic. So many points are there. Here, what is search engine optimization? Search engine optimization is a concept of making the page search engine friendly, so that search engine can easily recognize and they can pick up and show in the search results. So to make the page search engine friendly, so many points are required. So many points are required. I told you some people may be paying, that's why they will come at top. How do we know they are paying? For example, see, I will search here as a data science institute in Hyderabad. Then some results came. In the results, you can see there is an AD word beside it. That means these people are paying. These people are paying. And others are not paying. Then others, why they came at the top? Then others, why they came at the top? That means that is because of SEO. That means actually, I will tell you a simple point. So when I searched now, just in Google, I searched here, Google, best software training institutes, it will show, and Naresh Technologies came here. Actually, our website, Naresh Technologies website, it will take approximately 10,000 or 15,000 per year to maintain our website. That means for space, domain name, and 10,000, maximum 15,000 per year. 10,000 for maintaining complete website, right? 10, 15,000 for per year, suppose. So we have 4 team of developers, search engine people, means SEO people. Their salary is 40 to 50,000 per month for our website. A team of 4 people. That means almost it is investing lakh of rupees per month to make this website top in the results. And they are not paying to Google, they are paying to the developers who are making this possible. So that means now what is the role of these developers? 24 hours, they need to monitor this site. They need to monitor the queries, means how people are searching for various types of courses. Based on that, they have to keep changes regularly in the website. If I ask those 4 people to just take a break for 1 month, my website will go somewhere bottom in results because somebody else will come into the top. So that means these days business can happen only through this digital type of marketing, where your page should reach to maximum number of clients. Then your page must be search engine friendly. To make page search engine friendly, lot of concepts are required. Out of that, meta is one. Understood? That means Meta is not only the option that makes search engine friendly, right? Meta is one option out of so many options. That means search engine optimization is very big thing. Lot of techniques are required. In those techniques, Meta is one technique. That means many times people have a doubt like, okay, if I, that means what is the purpose of Meta? So now you got the point. So Meta is one of the SEO feature. Understood? That means it is one of the SEO feature that makes page web SEO friendly. So you can say SEO friendly. That means is Meta enough? No. Along with Meta, several other things are required, which you will learn gradually. But Meta is one option for that. Meta is because this is completely very risky, because this is under control of robots, artificial intelligence. We can't trust them. So many consequences. That means even you have developers kept for that job, the skill of developer is very important. That means if they are not properly able to handle these artificial intelligence, then problems will come. For example, I hope you have seen, uh, even now, even today, you can watch on YouTube. On YouTube, you have videos. So, Council of US Council of Congress, FBI, and Congress, US FBI have an interrogation video of Google CEO. Interrogation video is there. That means they have interrogated him. So, and for certain security reasons, the video is still available on YouTube. You can watch. Google CEO. Do you know? You can see the question asked. They ask a question: why on Google when I search idiot, it gets the photo of Donald Trump? It gets that. That means now what happened is, that means that is the security. The point is that is defaming him, that particular person. Then what? See the observe the answer given by Google CEO Sundar Pichai, right? So you can see that video is available and listen to the answer. What he tells? He tells that that is not under our control. We have web crawlers. These web crawlers will keep on tracking on the words how people are searching. That means people when search for Trump because of anger on him, they search like idiot Trump, Trump idiot. That means now these robots think that Donald Trump's surname is idiot. And they put that in the search results every time. That is defaming. That is defaming. That is serious security problem. That means that's not good. That is a question. That means they say that you have to control. And he openly says that we can't control. Hands up. That means we say, no, we can't control, that we can't do. We can't do. So that is what even Facebook CEO also interrogated. You can see the video available. On YouTube, video is available. So they ask Facebook CEO, can you tell me in which hotel last night you stayed? He says that, how do I say? That's my privacy. How do I tell you openly that? Then they asked him, then how you are exposing everybody's location openly? How you are saying that this person visited here, current location is here, this is there? How you are showing that? That is not secured. These questions answers you can see. YouTube videos are there today. If you have time, you see. And you'll hear more about this word called web crawlers. That means search engine optimization is not easy, but search engine optimization requires a lot of things. In that, Meta is one option. Meta is one option. Now, how that option works, I will tell you. That is one point. That means Meta is used in SEO. Another option is Meta is also used to design responsive page. It is also used to design responsive page, but responsive page is not enough only with meta. Meta is one option. You need to remember this. That means many people think that, okay, if I write meta, is it enough? No. Along with meta, lot of other things also you have to take care. Meta is one option that you are currently learning. That means meta is used in two situations. One is in SEO, another one in responsive page. Responsive page means the page adapts according to device where you are watching. That means if I am watching on mobile, it fits to mobile. If I am watching on tab, it fits to tab. I rotate my mobile to landscape, it will rotate. It will change its alignments. That's good. That is very important. Not good, that is very much required. That means we need to design responsive pages. And to design responsive pages, lot of options are there. Out of that, one option is meta. So meta is used in two situations. One is in SEO, another one is to make response. But to SEO and responsive, you have a lot of other things involved. Out of that, meta plays one point, one role, right? How it works, I will show you that option. That means responsive meta element. So how to write responsive meta element? You have to write like this: responsive meta element. Meta name is equal to viewport. Meta name is equal to viewport. And meta content is equal to, you have to define width is equal to device width, device hyphen width. And initial hyphen scale is equal to scale is equal to 1. This is how we write meta. This is how we define meta. This is responsive meta element. Viewport indicates which device you are using to watch. Viewport indicates which device. Different devices have different viewports. Tab have a different viewport, laptop have a different viewport, and mobile have a different viewport. So viewport indicates which device you are using to watch. And content width, according to the device, content width will fit the device width. How much device width is there, content width will fit according to that. And initial scale is nothing but zoom percent. Initial scale, that means how much zooming percent it should set. It is 1 is equal to 100%. That means every content should be 100% zoom. Because if you put initial scale level size, initial size more than 1, then it opens large. It's not good for the screens. So always keep initial scale to 100%, fits correctly. 100% fits correctly. This is an option used for responsive meta element. That is a responsive meta element. So let's see one option how to define that. See, just for your understanding sake, temporarily, don't worry about body section. Later you will learn about body section. Temporarily, I am writing in the body section some image, and image comes from some public. So I have some images. I will keep one image here. Don't worry what I am writing in body section, that you will learn later. Okay, I will just copy an image. Any image I will copy here. Some image, some speaker, I will paste that. I'm adding that image here. Speaker JPG. So here I'm defining width some 50% and height 50%. And here I have some paragraph. I have some paragraph and copy some paragraph there. Don't worry what I am writing in body section. Just observe the concept. Suppose, see now what we will do here. We have some content in page. I will write in the head section meta. What is meta? Meta name is equal to viewport. Okay, meta content is equal to width is equal to device hyphen width, and comma initial scale is equal to 1. That's how we define. Okay, now let's save this. Let's run this here. Actually, you are running on general browser. General browser we are running, and actually this is the size, this is the original image we have. Actually, this is the original image we are having. It is defining that, right? But to make you understand, to make you understand, I will copy this. In my computer I have mobile emulators, mobile emulator. I will test on that mobile emulator. So how to install that I will tell you in the next session. You see, now I am having this, so mobile simulators here. You see, this is how my page looks like on a mobile. This is how my page looks on a mobile. And observe carefully, I am rotating this mobile to landscape. It changes the content like this. It changes the content like this. I can scroll up and down. I am changing the orientation. It changes into this way. And observe carefully here, I can change my device. Suppose I am selecting, suppose a device called iPad. On iPad that looks like this. So on Apple Watch it looks like this. That means it fits onto it. You will never miss any content. That is important. Remember, a content should not scroll left and right. If it is scrolling left and right, it is not good. Because on mobile you should never show any content scroll left right, only up and down. So responsive is very much important. Responsive is very much important. And to adjust according to the viewport, adjust according to the viewport, you need to add this attribute. Here also observe, if you don't have that emulator, you can try like this. Right click and select inspect. So select inspect. When I select inspect, you can see it opens that inspect here like this. In this, you see there is a button here. There is a button here. This button you can use. Actually, if you click that button, then it will show the screen width and height. You see here dimension is there. So you can see here dimension option is there. At the dimension option, you can click and you can select iPhone, Galaxy screens. If you select a screen, according to that, it will show. But I have a special emulator which shows the device like that. You have to install extra. Additionally, you have to install and you have to use that. I will tell you later, not required now. You can try this inspect as of now, right? So the point here is we can test here directly. We can test that. So we can test by clicking the button, we can test, right? We can change that and we can understand. You can even observe that. Suppose, so if it is responsive, I am adjusting the width, the content will fit accordingly. The content fits accordingly. So this is responsive. Otherwise your page is not good. So for that, lot of options are required. Out of that, this is one option. Understood? That means how you can configure and define that configuration. So what is meta name? Name indicates where you are targeting. Where you are targeting? Viewport. Viewport means device screens. What you are targeting? Content. Content width should fit according to device width. So, and initial zoom percent should be how much? 1. Actually, even if I define like zoom like 2 3 numbers I am configuring. So here when you are watching that on a device like emulators, simulators, here you can see large size will be there. Zoom size, scale means zoom size. I don't want such large size. I want 100% zoom, correct fit. This is large size zooming content large size zooming. We should not have three. It should be how much? One. Three means 300%, then normal. That's not good for screen. Screen should be correctly 100%. Sometimes if you are showing small contents, then you can enlarge. You can enlarge if required, depending on the situation. Depending on the situation. That means sometimes what happens is people who are using device on their screen, their font sizes are small. If you expect that to happen, then you can directly throw a large zoom level to them. So that depends on how you define, right? Scale is zoom percent. Correct fit is 100. You can put 2, you can put 3. That means 200%, 300% than actual size. That means you have to put correctly 1. Right? That is 100% zoom size. This is the concept of viewport responsive. I hope everyone clear in this, right? So understood what is viewport, what is device width, and what is initial scale. These are the three important options for making responsive meta. In responsive meta, one more important option is there. Meta have an option called HTTP hyphen EQV. Meta have another option, HTTP EQV. It is having another option, right? So who is this? Kushal, viewport means device. I hope I explained this 3-4 times now. I hope you are listening. Who is this? Kushal. So viewport means device width, device means which device you are using, huh? Right. Right now here you can see HTTP hyphen EQV. Actually, this is also a response how it handles. What is this HTTP EQV is actually best example I will show here. Now, suppose you have a website, some crick info. This is cricket website. Now, in this website, suppose a live match is happening. That means a live cricket match is happening. If a live cricket match is happening, and if I select that live cricket match, that means some cricket match, live cricket match I selected. That means that match opens and scorecards will come. You can observe that every few seconds this page will refresh because some new contents will come. So that means ball by ball, commentary updated, score updated, new details, entire page loads again. Every few seconds the page loads again. So that you can define by using meta. That means what you can do is you can write here meta HTTP equi is equal to refresh. That means HTTP equi indicates how request must be managed. So request must be managed in a refresh way. That means it should be refreshed. Okay. Refresh content. Content indicates how much time to refresh. Content indicates how much time the content should refresh. For how much time a content should refresh. Content should refresh every 5 seconds. You have to write in seconds. That means 1 minute means you say 60 seconds. Right? So to 120 seconds like that. It is written in seconds. That means you define here seconds. That means I said 5 seconds. That means now what this meta will do is it will reload the page every 5 seconds. It reloads the content every 5 seconds. That you can manage by using HTTP equi. Once you see here, now you can see here, I am defining another option, meta. And as I already told you, there is no order. Order means you can write anything anywhere, but all are in head section. In head section, you can write anything anywhere. Right now, meta name is equal to not name. What is it? HTTP hyphen EQV. Meta HTTP EQV is equal to what? Refresh. And content is 5 seconds. I given like this and save and observe the page here. You can see that the page once you define here, every few seconds, the page should refresh. We don't have any content to display there, but observe carefully here. I will zoom and you see, observe this refresh button. Every 5 seconds, the refresh button is triggered. Every 5 seconds, that refresh button is working, right? It is triggering the refresh button every 5 seconds. We don't have any new content to send every 5 seconds, but every 5 seconds, the page is refreshing. That means it is reloading. This refresh button is working every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, it is reloading. It is reloading. So this is also managed. This is managed by using Meta. Managed by using Meta, right? That's how we have to configure responsive Meta. Responsive Meta. This is one point. Another important is, another option is responsive Meta. Another one is SEO meta element. Search engine related some meta elements are there. Remember, this is our beginning of HTML. That means level by level we have to learn. All meta you cannot learn now until or unless you know every consequence. That means we are learning in the beginning stage what you need to learn, right? Later meta has lot of other things. HTTP EQ is not only refresh, it has lot of other things which you will come across and learn about them in various techniques. That means some topics you learn in JavaScript, some topics you learn in CSS. You will not learn everything in just HTML, right? That means we are discussing only what is necessary at this level, at the beginning level. Okay. So what are the SEO meta elements? SEO meta elements, we have an option meta. In the SEO meta option, we have a meta name. So here meta have an option as char set. First one, char set. Character set. Meta have a character set, char set. Char set is defined by using UTF-8, or it is defined by using UTF-16, or it is defined by using UTF-32. That is how we define the character set. That means you have to write only one out of these three. 8, 16 and 32. Actually UTF stands for, UTF is Unicode Transformation Format. Unicode transformation format. Actually UTF is a standardization given for various languages. Actually 8 means 8-bit. So 16 bit and 32 bits 32 bit. This is memory size. 16-bit, 32-bit, this is the memory size. Why we use this memory size? The memory size is used to tell which language you are using. Already language, yesterday I told you, na? Yesterday I told you a language option. That means in HTML, we learned LANG, language attribute. There I told you that it indicates which language we are using. Which language you are using for what? Which language you are using for the content that is given to whom? That is given to browser engine. To tell the browser engine which language you are using, you are writing this. But for search engines also, you have to tell which language you are using. For search engines, you have to tell which language you are using. In that, what happens is, language is identified by robots, because robots cannot read language. Robots cannot read language. They identify the language by bit size. Bit size means memory size. If a large memory size data is coming, that means it thinks that, okay, this is not English. That means actually 8-bit is used for English. US English, UK English, Britain English, Indian English, any English, light character set will be there. General English means light character set will be there. Heavy character set means Korean. So heavy character set means Chinese. Heavy character set means Japanese. You have seen those websites, Japanese, right? That means, so usually what happens is these languages have a very heavy character set when compared to English. Then robots will understand that, okay, this is not English. Then what they will do is they will identify that this is coming from some other language, and they will read that language, and they will also asks you, do you want me to translate this page? I hope you have seen so many times when you are trying to use a page which is not in your language, then browsers and search engines asking you, do you want me to translate? These days we have such facilities that these engines will translate. So they will translate and they will give you in English, but that need to be provided by the search engines. Very important here is, if more than that bit size is coming, very huge, large character set than Korean, Chinese, Japanese, means you have Arabic. When you see the Arabic sites, their character set is very complex, very complex. Such languages are given with 32-bit size. That means search engines are nothing but robot. A robot can understand how much lengthy character set is coming depending on the bit size. Browser engine doesn't uses bit size. Browser engine just uses the attribute. What is the attribute you are giving? En, UK, like that. That means this is used to tell which language is used. That means, for example, now tell me, if I have written HTML, language is equal to English India, what should be the character set? 8-bit. If it is US, 8-bit. If it is German, German also English German, na? English German, that will be 8-bit only. English German, that is 8-bit only. French English, that is also 8-bit only. But if it is in another language, that means French English is different, French is different. That means if it is in French, then it will define another character set. If it is Chinese, another character set. So that is how you configure the options. So we will learn about these character set standards in later stages, detail. As of now, you need to understand only one point. What is the point? Is why we need to define a character set for a page. The character set is required. That means, what is the purpose of character set? So char set, it is required to define the type of language used. So that means type of language. So, and here we have UTF-8, 8-bit. Yeah, I will give 8-bit for suppose any English. Suppose we have 16-bit, like Korea, so like Chinese, like Japanese, all these comes under that. Suppose it is 32-bit, that means large character set, that means some Arabic like this, we have to understand. This is very important, because when we learn SEO concept, I will tell you SEO concepts, you will learn more detail. This is too early to discuss about SEO, but in the head section, we need to learn some attributes that I am explaining here. So one is meta character set, how to define the character set. Next important in the meta options, we have another option in the meta is meta. Remember, these you cannot see output practiced. Why? Because these are for robots. Robots will understand when your website is live. That means you publish your website. When your website goes live, then these options are used. You cannot see that practically working now, right? You cannot say that, sir, show me how it is working, right? Because that is done only when you publish the page on live web servers, right? These are the options to understand how they are written and how they are configured, right? Yeah. Meta have another option. Meta name, we have keywords. Keywords, meta name keywords, and content is equal to what keywords are used to search your content. That means keywords are nothing but keywords define how people can search for you. Those keywords you have to write. That means you have to write the keywords. That means, so the keywords, you have to write some keywords here. Some keywords, like suppose I will say best training. Some best training is a keyword. So suppose best IT training is a keyword. Training is a keyword, because we don't know how people search. We don't know how people search. Suppose you want to join a full stack web development course on internet. How you will search on internet? You will, sometimes you will search that, so full stack course. You will search like full stack web. You will search like full stack. We don't know how you will search. That means we don't even know pattern of your searching. In that case, the keywords are responsible for identifying whether the keywords people searching are matching with the pattern of keywords that you have in your page. Robots will verify that. They will verify, and if it is matching, then they pick them and display. But remember, picking and displaying top or last, that depends on several other features, right? Search engine can understand the keywords by using this property. You have to write that. For example, see now, I will show you this website. Suppose nareshit.com. You saw that in search results it came in the second place. In search results it came in the second place. What I searched? Best training institutes in Hyderabad. That is the word I have used. Those keywords I have used. Observe now. Right click on this page. Right click on this page. Go to inspect. And when I go to inspect, you see there is a elements category. In the elements category, now you see the head section is present. Open the head section. In the C, meta character set is UTF-8. So many meta options are defined. And observe here, meta viewport is also same as I written. They have written viewport initial scale 1.0 or 1, like this. Okay. Now I scroll down here. You can see lot of meta is written in head section. Lot of things they written. And observe here, so in the meta they have defined some keywords. Observe those keywords what they have written. They have given some keywords here. You see the keywords. So what are the keywords they have used here? So see, so many categories of keywords they are using. Observe here the keywords they are using. So that means they are using best online training, right? And observe here, they are saying best software training, right? And see here, they are also giving some other keywords here. They written in many categories. See, best software training, online training, somewhere options will be there. Uh, you see, yeah, they have given some other keywords, courses, classes, because some people search that online courses, some people search that online classes, right? Some people search some tutorials. Tutorials in India, in USA, in UK, we don't have branches everywhere, right? We don't have branches everywhere. But the point is, so people searching from various regions, they may try like this. Then our developers have, that means tricks like, okay, this may be the keyword, this may be the keyword. And these are not standard. Our developers keep changing this. These are not standard. Our developers will keep changing this, because every time it not be the same, right? That means they have to identify how the patterns are used and searched. These are the options we have to define. That means keywords are used for finding your page in the results. That means robots find your page by using what keywords. That means what is the purpose of keywords? Let me keep that point here. That means keywords are used for keywords, so used for finding your page. They are used for finding your page. Okay, your page found. After finding the page that is displayed in results, observe in the search results, I say Google, and here I said best software training institute in Hyderabad, and some results came. In the results, you can observe for every result they have given a 2-line summary. Understood? For every result they have given 2-line summary, and very important, you should know that robots have taken only this much time to search. They have taken 0.80 seconds to search and show millions of results. What do you think? Within this time they read your entire website and made a summary. That means how they made a summary in 2 lines, that this website have this information. They are showing that summary in the results. In the results they are showing the summary that this website have this thing, this website is having this thing, this website provides these things. It is showing that summary. This summary is also designed by our developer own. That means when page is found, now the result is displayed along with some information that is also designed by our developer own. That means robots cannot make a summary of the page. They cannot read your entire website in a second and make a summary. That is also designed by using an option. We use meta. Meta name is equal to description, and content is equal to, here you have to write some summary. That means you say summary about about your site. Some 2-3 lines summary about your site you can define inside this meta. That is meta keywords, meta description, and meta character set. These are the options you need to define in the meta. That means we have meta http equi refresh, and we have meta name is equal to what? Keywords. And you have to define content. You have to write some words. You have to write some keywords there. Another option we have meta name is equal to description and content is equal to some summary, right? Summary about site. All this information we need to define. That is how we have to configure, right? So I will copy this and I will paste this as an example here. This is the example. And currently you don't need this body section, but just I kept that for your reference sake, right? Because we learn body section, how to handle it. Just to show you responsive, these options I defined. I will share a classroom link today. That means our admin will share a classroom link to you, right? So of online people, for online people and offline people, our admin will share a classroom link today. So offline people, you have to put a message on WhatsApp to our admin Ramesh, right? So message, he will verify and he will send you a classroom code. You have to join that classroom code, so you will get all the class related notes there, right? So from today onwards, whatever we have discussed earlier and discussing now, everything will be provided to you as a soft copy, right? Notes, step by step, everything with examples, everything will be in Google Classroom, right? So you will get that. So you can get that by tomorrow morning. You will get that link. Everybody will get that link. Okay, right? You can get the notes from there, huh? Right? Now this is done. This is first important option. How do we configure? So in head section, this is enough about meta. So later you will learn so many other basic things. So in head section, what we have learned, we have a title, We have a link and we have a meta. Meta you have seen for both reasons, responsive, another one SEO. So for SEO, for responsive, so many other options are also required, which you will learn in a gradual later stages. Okay, that is one option, title, link, meta. Next, in head section we have script and style. This is not required. Why? Because for that you have to learn JavaScript and CSS. Later when you learn JavaScript and CSS, you will handle that. As of now, you should know that in head there can be script and style. Actually, just reason I will give here the point, means I will just give you a simple option in the head section. This is number 4. That is what, suppose script. Actually it is used to embed script into page, into page. Generally, we write script type is equal to text slash JavaScript. We write like this. Later, you will learn about that. You don't need to write this now. Just an overview I am giving. That means in head section, we keep the scripts. So for that, we need a script element. In head section, we write styles also. That means we have to define by using style. So it is used to embed styles into page. Styles are nothing but CSS attributes. For that we use style type is equal to text slash CSS. Like this we embed the styles into the page. So these we are not going to see now. This later we will learn about that, right? So in the head section, finally you need to know three basic things. Head contains title, head contains link, and head contains meta. And additionally you can have a script and a style. That is the head section. Next important after the head section, now body body section body section. And body section already I told you, so that it contains information which is delivered directly to the browser, not into the memory. Actually, the body section is defined by using body element, by using body element. And very important is body is defined body is defined by using following attributes. It will have some important attributes. What are the attributes in the body section? We have attributes in the body, like, so we have bg color, we have background, so we have text, we have align, so we have a link, we have v link, we have margin, so left margin, we have right margin, we have bottom margin, and top margin. These are all the options. Margin, these are all the options in body. These are the attributes for the body section. One important point I have to tell you, so you need to know this point, so let me show you clearly. Actually, many times people have a confusion. Like, suppose I written here HTML, in that I written LANG. So I written some meta. In meta we have used so many, like I used like content, like I use a name and all these things. Now here people are little bit confused generally. What should I call this LANG and this content? Actually, there is a confusion. People have a confusion between property and attribute. So, and at high level in interviews they ask the difference also. What is difference between a property and attribute? Property and attribute, what should I call this? Is an attribute or is it a property? So you should call this as attribute only. HTML contains only attributes, it's not a property. That means never use the word property. right? So properties are used dynamically. That means in JavaScript, if you are dealing with body, in Angular, React, jQuery, you are dealing with body and you want to control the body section, then you use properties. In HTML, there is no question of the word property. In HTML, whatever you write for a element tag, it is a attribute. That's final. That means no confusion. That means what should I call it as? Is it an option? Is it an attribute? Is it a property? Which word I have to use? Only one word, attribute. HTML can contain only attributes. And very important, when you write attribute, actually, as I already told you, there is no order for attributes. You can write attribute anywhere you want. Actually, you can define, suppose, so HTML attribute is language, and the value, when you write value, is en hyphen in. That means this is valid. I have written value without quotations, it is valid. I written HTML, so language is equal to, in double quotations, en hyphen in, that is also valid. And HTML language is equal to single quotations en hyphen in, this is also valid. All three will work, but so it is always recommended to use this only. Already I told you this is working, so that is working, we don't care, right? But as per the standards, every attribute value must be in double quotes. That's it. Without double quotes also it works. With single quote also it will work. So without quotes also it will work, right? But as per the standards, you have to use this, because others in different situations they misbehave. That means they can't work properly. In that case, you will face problem. That is the reason you have to follow the standard. So when you write attribute values, you need to define them. So let's go here now. Here, what we are doing here now, what we are doing is, I will clean up all this. I will just keep this body section empty. Like, okay, you see, this is the body section. And for your understanding sake, just I will remove all other options, refreshing and all I will remove. Just only viewport I will give for responsive. To viewport I will define responsive. In the body, I will write something, welcome to HTML something. Now you see, this is the body section. After the head section, we have body. In the body section, we are directly presenting something, and you can see the output comes like this. That means the output will be displayed in this way. It will be displayed in this way. Now, what are the attributes available for the body section? The attributes available for body, you can use BG color. BG color indicates the background color. Indicates the background color. So background color for body, you can define here. One more point is that this is level by level we need to understand. First important attribute, you have BG color. BG color, it sets background color. It sets background color. And very important, in HTML can define define color name or code. In HTML, colors are defined by using color name or color code. So color names, you can directly write name, you can write red, you can write green, you can write blue like this. But color code will be there. Code, actually, we write a hexadecimal code. Decimal code. I will explain how to write that hexadecimal code. We will write that hexadecimal code. Right? That means when you apply, this is the first basic thing you need to know. Suppose, see now, I am writing here BG color red, and you can see the background color is red. Entire body section background color is red. I defined body color as yellow. That means you can see it will be yellow. Like this, you can give up to certain color names. Certain color names. You can give like, you can write like light yellow. You can use such words, light yellow, that it will display like this. But I want a little brighter yellow, not there. That means we have to apply the colors through codes now. So in HTML, two values you have to apply, either color name or color code. How the color codes are defined? Actually, this is very important. Hexadecimal code. Hexadecimal code. Hexadecimal code is defined like this. Observe carefully. Hexadecimal values will start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. 0 to F. 0 to F. 0 to F, actually, 0 to F is nothing but F is bright, very brightest color. 0 is darkest color. That means from F to 0, the darkness will increase. F to 0, darkness will increase. And you have to define value between 0 to F only. 0 to F only, darkness will increase. Darkness will increase. That means F is bright. Okay. 0 is dark. So bright and dark. Darkness will increase towards 0. Towards 0. Okay. Remember that point. Another point you should know is the hexadecimal code is defined with a hash. It is defined with a hash and 3-character code. That means you can have 3-character code with hash. 3-character code with hash means you can write like this. Hash first RGB. All colors are mixed with red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. Every color is mixed with red, green, blue only. These are the primary colors, RGB. That means first value is red value, second value is green value, third value is blue. Red, green, blue value. This is the color code. So that means how we write now. Observe carefully. Hash 0, 0 and F. What does that mean? That means dark red, darkest red. That means red is dark. That means almost it will go black. And green also dark. But bright is blue. Blue is bright. That means this is going to set the blue color. Let's say here we have to define hash 0, 0 and F. You see the blue color will come. Now observe carefully. Observe carefully. I will use D. 0, 0, D. That means blue darkness will increase now. You see, blue will become little darker. Okay. After that, E, little more darker. Very light changes will be there. Gradually you observe now. Suppose D, so we have C and you see little more darker. Now blue is growing darker. And observe A more darker blue. You can observe the shade of blue now, right? Then after a 9, right? That's how we define the color. 9, then it will be more darker. And after that 3, then it is more darker. Right? F to 0, darkness will increase. Darkness will increase. Now very important, for this, if I add red full and blue dark, then it will mix up with a special color and come like this. Now it is having a blue shade but very less. For example, I will use blue also full. Red blue full means it will turn into a pink like this. Now I am using center. This is another one. This is suppose I defined as some D. That means gradually it changes the color. That means you have to mix the colors with these combinations. Remember, nobody can remember colors. Color codes also you can't remember until or unless regularly you are using. That is the reason developers, what they do is they use a color picker. That means for web developers, we have color pickers. I will show you them. So you can get that picker, you mix what color you want, it will give a code, copy and paste. We can't remember the color. Millions of colors will be there, shades will be there. So we can pick the color, mix the color, and we can apply that. But very important, suppose if I want to give red color, FFF means all white. That means it will give white. And 000 means it will be all black, right? So it will change. This is BG color. Text, we returns the text color. Text color I will give in hash FFF. That means it will be white. Suppose I want background red, then what we have to do? F00. That means background red. We can use the colors like this. But with these three shades, you will get some million colors. Some more millions of colors. That means a computer screen can show minimum 80 million colors. 80 millions of colors a computer screen can show. In that case, then others you can mix up by using another combination. We can use more value. You can use RRGGBB, 6-digit value also. That means a hexa code can be 3-character code or a 6-character code. That means for red, 2 values will be there. That means you can mix more lighter shade of red, more darker shade of red, and combinations. You have more combinations now, right? That is just combination. For example, you see now 6 code means how to apply FF, or so I will simply put 00 FF00. This is which color? Green color, because first is red, second one is green, third one is blue. That means it will be in green color. So that means now I am decreasing the green shade. I will give as AA. AA. That means the green will be darker. Right? We can make that darker. And we can mix with combinations. What you can do is you can Google. Just go Google. That's not a complex thing. Na? You just use, how you will search? Hexa color picker. Right? You search for hexa color picker. So hexa color picker. So it will show hexa color picker, Google. What you do? So you mix a color shade you want, which color you want, you mix a color shade. Some color shade I want like this, a dark color shade. And after mixing it, you can see the color code is given here, right? Color code is given here. What you have to do, just copy the color code and paste that here. So you have to just paste that color code given there, and automatically it will apply that so to our page also. That's the hexa mixers. You online, so many will be there, you can use them, right? That is how we can define the colors. Later you will see different others in CSS, but HTML only 2. HTML allows either color name or color hexa. Hexa can be 3-character or it can be 6-character presiding with hash, right? That is how we can set background colors and text color. Similarly, we have background image alignments and everything that we'll see in next session. Tomorrow we will do that. Okay. In tomorrow's session, we will learn complete design of body. Then you will create a simple page. We will take one real-time example, and we will try to design that body section with that what we have learned up to now. Then it will make good appearance for the contents you are learning, right? Tomorrow we will see that, right? Yeah. And the notes related link I will our admin will send, right? Notes related link our admin will send, offline people and online people, for both of them. Okay, right?